We're shifting our focus now. A day after Lalan Sheikh died in CBI custody in West Bengal, the family of the main accused in the Bogtui killings today held a protest outside the temporary office of the CBI in Birbhum. Lalan's family is alleging that he died due to torture in custody. Lalan Sheikh, remember, had gone underground after 10 people were killed in Birbhum village in March this year. He was absconding for over 8 months and was arrested barely 10 days ago from a hideout, and this was along the Bengal-Jharkhand border. Now the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has raised questions over the functioning of the CBI, demanding answers from the Central Investigating Agency.
I condemn the incident, and if CBI is so smart, why he is dead and it is inside the custody? So they have to take the details. I think his wife lost the FIR, and we will also raise the issue.
On its part, the CBI has said that Lalan Sheikh committed suicide inside a washroom at the agency's temporary office. The local police in Birbhum is saying that they have initiated a probe in the custodial death case and will be following the guidelines that have been prescribed by the courts in the cases of custodial deaths.
CBI custody, Lalan Sheikh কেসের প্রসিজার আমরা স্টার্ট করি যে কোনো ইউডি কেস ন্যাচারাল ডেথ কেস যেগুলো ওখানে আমরা এখানে ইউডি কেসের ইনভেস্টিগেশন স্টার্ট করবো আর একটু যে প্রসিজার আছে যে ম্যাজিস্ট্রিয়াল ইনকোয়েস্ট বগেরা হবে যে ফার্দার করা যাবে পিএম করা যাবে তারপরে ফার্দার কি আছে কজ অফ ডেথ কি ছিল যার জন্য যাঁচ হয় ও যাঁচ করা হবে ইটস টু আর্লি টু সে এনিথিং ওই জন্যই এনএচআরসি আর মাননীয় সুপ্রিম কোর্টের যে গাইডলাইন্স আছে কোনো ন্যাচারাল কাস্টোডিয়াল
My colleague Tamal Saha is joining us live with the details. Tamal, this is the latest in the escalation between the police in West Bengal as well as the CBI because of two versions that are there on Lalan Sheikh's death. The police officials have started proceedings saying they're going to follow the procedure as in the case of custodial deaths.
Well, the police have also received a complaint, a formal complaint from the wife of deceased Lalan Sheikh. Now, Lalan Sheikh is the prime accused in the 2022, March 2022 Bogtui Bomb massacre, in which we first saw Trinamool Congress leader Badu Sheikh's killing, and in the follow-up of that there was mindless violence in which there was absolute mayhem. 10 people were literally charged to death, including women and children. Now, Lalan Sheikh is the prime accused who had gone absconding for very long, and only on 4th of December he was arrested by CBI. Minded, CBI probe was ordered by Calcutta High Court. Now, after he was arrested by CBI, he was in CBI custody, and now it is a fact his body was found from the CBI camp office under mysterious circumstances. CBI claims that he has committed suicide inside the washroom, a claim which has been rubbished by the family of Lalan Sheikh, as they allege that he was tortured to death. Now, of course, the post-mortem report will throw more light as what could be the possible trigger behind the death, but police, upon receiving a formal complaint from Lalan Sheikh, they have initiated a probe under section 302, which is murder against CBI. But very interestingly, the political fallout was is unmissable at this point in time, as Trinamool Congress is also questioning central agencies. First, Mamata Banerjee says that she condemns the incident and questions if CBI is so smart, quote unquote, then how did Lalan Sheikh die in their custody? But now Trinamool Congress leader Firhad Hakim, as he spoke to Times Now, he's saying, he's rather alleging that Lalan Sheikh was tortured to name Trinamool Congress leaders, and thus they are trying to draw the attention of Calcutta High Court, because the probe was given by Calcutta High Court, and now they're questioning simply not the efficiency of central agency, but also alleging that central agency through this can be proven that it is being misused, and possibly was trying to torture Lalan Sheikh to name Trinamool Congress leaders, and that possibly allegedly had led to the death.
That's right. In fact, Tamal, the opposition has also been raising questions. The BJP demanding a thorough probe into the custodial death, alleging a possible cover-up by the TMC.
This is a custodial death, but whether it is a suicide or whether he was forced to commit this suicide because of immense pressure on the family, and now who has given this pressure on the family, those facts needs to come out, because maybe there is some kind of a cover-up which TMC is trying to do. CBI investigation should be done on his death. Whatever announcements Mr. Shuvendu Adhikari is making, there are other big names. So there are many other Babu Shonas in the party. So let's see what happens.
So, Tamal, there are two versions of it. On one hand, the TMC saying that, the CBI could be responsible for it, initiating investigations. On the other hand, the BJP also claiming that this could be foul play by the TMC.
Well, that's right. BJP is also, as I said, the political fallout is quite unmissable, because after this incident happened yesterday, first BJP said that who would this death of Lalan Sheikh benefit? And they raised aspersions as whether Lalan Sheikh has been eliminated, or did he commit suicide under pressure because Lalan Sheikh had been absconding minded. It is a fact that Lalan Sheikh had been one of the main accused. It is a fact that the probe, which had been on for months put together by CBI, they had been looking for Lalan Sheikh, and he's considered to be a main accused in this March 2022, the massacre that happened, in which 10 people died. They were literally charged to death, including women and children. Now, there had been multiple versions of that particular incident. Trinamool Congress and the state government of Mamata Banerjee suggested if there had been a law and order situation, law would be following up, law would take its own course. But in the meantime, we also saw Calcutta High Court giving the entire probe to CBI. So
yes.
CBI for months put together had been looking for Lalan Sheikh, because Lalan Sheikh had been absconding even after being the prime accused. So BJP is trying to question as who would this benefit? Now that Lalan Sheikh is dead, will it benefit somebody or any political party? It's an aspersion they have raised, but then the political, the counter which has come from Trinamool Congress, they are trying to say that CBI is getting misused, politically being used to target Trinamool Congress, and that he was being tortured to name Trinamool Congress, and thus they want court's attention, intervention.
All right, Tamal, thank you for joining us with those details. We're keeping a track of the developments on that story. But for